Okay, here is the devlog update for week 7 for working with updating TPSG with motion matching. So to start with, I went in and updated TPSG to Unreal 5.4, and then I went in created a pose search database for a unarmed locomotion as well as a pose search schema for the character. And with this allowed me to add all of my unarmed animations. You can see them running here. And I added it into my animation blueprint. So if we click play, we can see that we have our character using motion matching running unarmed here. And it works pretty well. There is some hitching sometimes, but I have a feeling that is because of either my old map that's causing some shadering issues, or it might just be because it's running off of my hard drive at the moment and just has a little bit of trouble running it. But this is unarmed motion matching. And then what I did after that is I went and created a chooser data table. And basically what this allows us to do is to choose a result based off of a type of variable or pin. And the variables I decided to do were booleans from my player, so I have has pistol, has rifle, or is falling. And depending on whether those are true or false, it will choose which player database to use, pose database to use here. And so the way I decided which database to use was in the animation blueprint itself. I went into the event graph and gave all of these variables their own variable within the event graph of the animation blueprint. And then in the animation graph, I took my motion matching node, I made it a dynamic value and set it to have an external pen so that we could pull off and put it into pose history. And then on update, I created a function here, and so this will update this will run every time the animation is updated. And so with this, we do an evaluate chooser. It's choosing off of AVP Manny, and then I took this node, converted it to a motion matching node, plugged it into the set database to search, and then off of the result of the chooser, it will choose that database, and then it will interrupt that database on change. So if I am running and I pick up the gun, it will automatically change to the rifle animations now, and we can see that here. So I'll be moving around using unarmed motion matching, and then if I go up and I pick up the gun, there we go, we are immediately into the motion matching for the rifle locomotion. We can see it looks really pretty good. And then we can do the same thing for the pistol. So if I pick up the pistol, and I have an animation that doesn't quite play yet from the old project. It was a holster animation. So there we go. Now my gun has appeared, and now we have the pistol animations. My next steps for the project are going to be to go in and add IK support that will allow me to make the character face the way that I'm aiming. So you can see, like right now, if I aim up and shoot, the gun just shoots up. He's not actually moving. And I also want to add the ability to strafe the character as well. The other thing that I want to do is I want to go in and update the VFX for the bullets and also the sound of them firing. And then finally I'll go in and start working on some cascader animations for the animations that are a little bit older or use montages, such as the dash and sword slash animation that was using Mixmo, and it doesn't look all that great. So I want to go in and update those with cascader, as well as the holster animation, which doesn't play at the moment. And I also want to go back through and update the jump. It's a little bit awkward. I think it just needs a little bit of tweaking in the engine itself. So those are my plans for week 8, going into week 8. This is what I did for week 7, and that's about it.